Hey YouTube, Silver Piper. Happy Cobb Saturday. Tuesday to the rest of you. Yeah, pulled out one of my old cobs there. We got a replacement stem on it, just a regular old, cob stem, buck 50 stem. I chew. I don't put softy bits on them, and I just chew the shit out of them. I'm recording on my Note 4 today. It's my phone. The one I normally use is a Note 3. It's not active. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of a waste of sitting around, and nobody will buy the stuff. It's not really worth much, so I figured I'd do my videos with it, and that's what I use for doing my videos. But today I'm using the Note 4 because the battery's dead, and the other one, I don't know how much memory. I don't know if this video is going to the card or not, so we'll find out, I guess. It's not too bad of a day out. Probably about 7 or 8 degrees, t-shirt weather. It's almost 20 degrees in the sun in the deck, and there's no wind, so I can go barefoot and short sleeve today. Today I'm smoking bald-headed teacher, 4 noggins. I've had it in a jar for a long time, over a year now. It's just Burley, Virginia, and a touch of Latakia, light aromatic. Really, my phone's cooking. Oh well, we'll live with it, eh? So when I first light it up, it tastes absolutely fantastic. Very nutty. It's pretty mild tobacco too. I'm not used to something a little bit strong, a little bit stronger. Yeah, I've had this jar sitting around for quite a while. There was some of this in the Canadian Box Pass. I hope you guys who are in on the box, I hope you've tried it, because it's not the kind of tobacco I'm kind of into, but I'm experimenting. I'm playing around with a lot of new tobaccos, and I'm getting out of the English and I'm going to the aromatics. This is a Burley based, well, Burley, Virginia. There's no Cavendish in this, but if I remember correctly, it gets a little bland and washed out towards the end. But my taste buds are changing. My tastes are changing with tobacco. I still like my Englishes by far, but I'm playing around with more aromatics and leaning towards the Burley based aromatics. The starting to learn that I'm not a fan of some of the more popular Virginias out there. I'm not really the light Virginias, or the whatever you call them, yellow. I guess Virginia. I'm not really a fan of that stuff. It doesn't really do it for me. Like Orlick. No, nothing wrong with tobacco. It's just not my thing. So you guys are giving me some ideas on some red Virginia to try, which I want to get into. I guess with Virginia, I was reading up on it, and I guess the only difference between like the red Virginia and the yellow Virginia or bright Virginia, whatever they call it, it's the same plant. It's just the leaves are either on the top or the bottom, apparently. Then of course, you know how you cure them. Look at that, man. The other day I was out making a video of my neighbors up on the hill there. They, like I say, there's an imaginary line. I'm on the main drag and they're in a subdivision, but our backyard's touching. It's, you know, the property values, their houses are like double what they are down here on the drag, right? There's a duplex. It's a nice neighborhood up there, right? They all walk by, look at my lawn with their nose curled up. So they had the leaf blowers, get the landscapers up there with the leaf blowers, paying people to do up their lawn, and I see a guy up there now. They put the fertilizer on it, and they you know, kill the weeds and stuff. If there's no weeds, man, I'd have no lawn. Yeah, I'll get pissed off at people like me, because I see dandelions popping up over there already. Anyway, yeah, a little mind drift there. But I guess the Virginia is just, you know, depends where on the plant they get it from. Yeah, this isn't that bad. But like I say, I do remember, I used to smoke this, used to go up after supper and stuff in the summer. That's when I'd smoke this. I'd go and grab a coffee, sit on a hill somewhere, and take some pictures of the sunset. Smoke a pipe, like a milder pipe, not a strong one. But where this is well over a year old. I don't know if it's going to be any good or bad. I've never really did a review on it. I wouldn't call this a review. I don't want to call it first impressions because I know what it's about. But it's I just bought a bag and it was pretty wet when I got it. I bought two bulk bags. One was Big and Burly, another one was Bald-Headed Teacher. I think I got this like 2 ounces of each. And the Bald-Headed Teacher's pretty wet, and man, can you ever see the difference in the bag, the amount of tobacco you get, right? But I dried this out a little bit and I got it in a jar. I haven't opened a jar in a long time. It just settles on its own. I find the tobacco settles, and you got to kind of break it up a little bit in the bottom. It doesn't get hard or anything, it's just not loose. You could probably smoke it if you just got it. If you got it right from Four Noggins, you could probably smoke it, but it's a little too wet for me. And yeah, it's very mild flavoring. It's definitely, you can get the burley out of it. You get that nuttiness from the burley. It's not really strong. It's a fairly mild tobacco. Not much nicotine. And you can detect the Latakia. I get more burley out of this than I do Virginia, but you can just a slight hint of Latakia in here. I got a buddy of mine who's curious about the pipe. I got a brand new corn cob in there sometime. Get him to come over, and I'm trying to think of a tobacco to get him to try for the first time, like when he first smokes it. You know, when you give him like 10 Russians or something like that, gotta be throwing up. I don't want to give him straight Virginia or something. I want to give him, like when most people who don't smoke look at my tobacco, they always go for the tobaccos I don't like, the heavily cased aromatics. Oh, this smells great. I said, yeah, it's terrible though. And I give them the old dirty Latakia, and they can't believe I smoke it. But this might be a good tobacco to recommend. And the Frogmortons too. You don't want to give them something too strong. little bit more going on in there than I have a hard time picking flavors out of aromatics. I wouldn't call this a liquor tobacco, but you get because it's burley, you get that nutty, the toasty nutty that comes naturally with it. Little cocoa, chocolatey coffee. Well, I'm drinking coffee, but even a little, perhaps like a caramelly vanilla or something. I should have looked it up. I like to try to pick them out myself. I don't like trying to read reviews, or I like to try to figure it out on my own. Come up with my own words. I'm going to try to smoke this a little slower than what I normally do, because I know if I smoke it too fast, it'll get nasty. It's my problem. Is I got to learn to slow down. Yeah, but it was in the there was a bag in the box pass. I had lots on the, well, not lots, but I had enough for myself, so I didn't bother taking any when the box pass came around. I think it was the only tobacco I didn't take out of the box because I had it. There's two of them. Some this and some Frogmorton I didn't touch because I know what they taste like. Yeah, I like these. I like the ones with the black stain on them. Natural. I don't really give a shit about this. I don't even do the alcohol to this, man. I just smoke it. I drab a pipe cleaner in it when I'm done and stuff, but I don't do the alcohol to this guy at all. It's hard to believe how good how much of a good smoke you can get from a corn cob, how well they smoke. Like a good quality pipe. And you won't find a cheaper pipe. You will, but it won't smoke like this. You won't find a briar pipe for this cost. My buddy staying with me, man, he goes to the thrift store, he's coming back with all these, he doesn't even smoke it, coming back with all these pipes. And it's like, dude, they're garbage. Stems are all busted. They got like really soft plastic screw-in tenons and stuff, and them little metal zingers or whatever they're called, I think. You guys are interested in some of them. I should get some pictures up and show you guys and see if you want them or not. Got a Meerschaum pipe in there. Pretty sure it's Meerschaum. It looks friggin' white. It's not smoke, but at the bottom, when you hold it up, you can see right through it. I don't know a lot about Meerschaum, so I was going to get it from him, but I don't know because of that. But anyway, bald-headed teacher. Flavor does change when you smoke it. You smoke it a bit slow. Tastes great when you first light it. About 20-25 minutes in, and I can see a difference in the flavor now. So I'm going to try to keep it slow and see if I can keep the flavor. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see ya.